So good morning. Happy Monday, ladies. And I hope you had a nice weekend. I'm going to dive right in so we can, really make the most of our time together. What's really exciting to share, I know you've probably seen my post from last Friday on May 1st. There was lots of activity of new postings going on. And so therefore we can start, putting plans together to revamp our time for investing. Realauction.com is a tool that I go to often to, find out what's going on. And so in realauction.com, I was able to see on Monday that there was some activity where you are going to be able to buy tax liens online that are state owned through 2 counties so far in Arizona, Pinal County, which covers central Arizona around Prescott area. So that's one that is available now. And if you go in there, you can set up an account and see what's available right away. And then there's another one, Yavapai County. And so that one also, I think that's Yuma, Arizona. I'm not sure, but those 2 are open so far. The other ones haven't come alive yet. As you can see, they're not with this orange wording. But if you click on here, for example, it'll take you inside to this area, and it says purchase county held certificates. And so these are available. If you click on there, it explains state-owned certificate sale, and that you if you've never registered online with the county, click here to register and enter the county held certificate sale. If you are already registered, you may log in at the upper left using your existing username and password. And so what you're able to do is go in and buy these tax liens. And once you execute the sale, then it says here that you can, an ACH request is sent in the amount of the face value, and the certificate is now yours pending the successful transfer of funds. So it's just that quick. Wow. Yeah, I mean, today you can buy a tax lien right there at the full 16%, of course, annualized, so it has to go the full 12 months to receive the 16%, but this is available active now. And so that's good to know. And then over here, there's general information and information that you want to read in the tax certificate process in the county. So it's not a lot to cover, but those are a couple places that you'd want to hit. And then you can also contact realauction.com at this toll-free number here, and you're able to register for upcoming classes that they offer on, how to invest. So what you call them, and then they'll tell you, yes, well, like, for example, when is the next class for this county? And they'll tell you, and then you say, yes, I'd like to attend that class. And they'll actually give you a link that will be live to participate in that. And so Pinal County looks the same way, just a little different covering, but purchase county held certificates right here. So
can I interrupt just for a quick second there?
Sure.
When you talk about a certificate, is it actually a certificate, or is it is it something just electronic? Like, when you get a deed, when you're buying you actually there's an actual piece of paper. Is there an actual piece of paper or anything for a tax lien? Or
it seems like, from what I've read with these here, it seems like there is no paper that's transferred. Usually there is a paper that is offered, but it varies from county to county. From what it's covering, let me see if I can move these. Okay, so it says here, something that I read in here led me to believe that there's nothing that you're going to receive. So it says here, no paper certificates
Oh,
are issued. Certificates that are purchased and not paid for will result in the treasurer banning the purchaser from participating in any further state-owned sale. But it says that it's going to be processed electronically at the treasurer's office, so paper certificates are no longer issued. Yeah, that's how they're handling theirs.
is it possible to ask Norlin to stop doing whatever she's doing there?
Norlin, what's happening on your screen? You're like, your picture image is like shifting.
Oh, because I'm moving around. I'm moving around, and that's probably why it's switching.
Okay, because there's an image in the background, and then you're bobbing around like a headless person.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, and then it looked like there was a dog in the picture for a minute.
Oh no, I don't have a dog.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
Sorry.
okay. It looks kind of funny, but yeah. So that's what's happening with the certificates. Yeah, I did read that. No certificate paper is being issued. So it'll just be a reference inside of their system, and then you'll receive. So when you log in here, you'll have your copies of your activity. So you'll see, as a registered with the site, when you go into your account, you can see what certificates you own that way. Does that help, Jill?
Yes, thank you.
All right, good. Another area in the realauction.com that is alive, you see nothing's happening in Colorado, and Florida is very, very, very alive. Look at all the activity.
Wow, that's a lot.
In Florida.
Right? Except for one.
I can't hear you.
It's majority of them are alive, except for one Florida. Oh, practice one.
Yeah, so you can go into the practice area. That's just for fun. But these are the counties that are alive. Like the 11th, Columbia County is having and accepting bids on the 11th.
Well, Hernando there is open on May 1st.
Which one?
Hernando, there you are, that one.
Yeah, that was Friday. I posted that one on Friday. And then looks like there's one coming here on Wednesday in Highlands County. And we missed this one. Lees County was April 27th. So there's another one here. Palm Beach County is on Wednesday the 6th. Friday, Putnam County. So you can see there's a lot going on here.
Our tax certificates in Florida, are they a good buy, or is it good to have them? Or
yeah. Well, with the tax lien certificates in Florida, they are only a certificate. So either you get your money back, or it becomes a tax deed, and they're going to sell that certificate, the deed. And so when the deed is bought by the tax deed investor, then you're paid through that sale.
Oh, okay.
But your tax lien in Florida is not going to turn into a deed for you. Whereas in another state, if they don't pay on the tax lien, then you can foreclose and it becomes a tax deed, but not in Florida. They're two separate processes.
Huh.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that's interesting there. If you just want tax deeds, you go that route, or you go the other route. You have to be real clear on which direction you want to go in. But I believe there's 100+ counties in Florida. So this is just a small fraction of that, Sarasota. But there's so many more than we're seeing here. But these are the ones that are available. Now, what you can do, out of curiosity, I would invite you or encourage you to call the toll-free number and ask when they have a particular county coming up, and take their 90-minute workshop on how to invest in these areas. One of our members has tax liens that were lots in Florida, there was deeds, and they sold in 30 days. And so she profited about $3,000 on each of them. So she made, she got her money back plus, $6,000 profit. And so that was a good turnaround for that. And there were lots. The only hiccup that she had was originally she had them listed with an agent that wasn't a lot specialist. And so when I explained to her that, everyone has their niche, and if you would change to someone that specializes in lots, they're going to have more buyers that they are marketing to for lots. And after that, within 30 days, the property sold. So something to think about, really exercising the power of your laptop and the internet to buy in Florida. So many people want to retire there because the benefits are great for retirees.
Right.
So that's something to really think about. And then looks like there's a lot of issues here in Cook County. There was an article in the newspaper last week where the treasurer for this area went to ask for the injunction so the properties couldn't be sold. And so you can find that on our page, the Tax Lien Mastermind page. And looks like there's some activity happening in Maryland. Okay, but most of the counties are still not doing much. Here, see, there's always a lot of activity in New Jersey, but right now it's very slow. Just this one right here looks like they're going to do something toward the third week of May. And here's another one. So Gloucester County. Oh, today. It opens today. So that's not the bidding necessarily. It means you could go in and, kind of click around in that site. So postponed here, postponed there. So this is a good guide to see what's happening, how the areas are coming alive with being able to offer different things. A lot of postponement going on here, but there's
I had no idea that there were so many counties in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, look, it's huge. So
it must be really small.
Yeah, well, the New Jersey and Florida all year long. That's why I really encourage you to, come on to here and take advantage of their webinars, because New Jersey and Florida, almost every month, there's a tax sale going on in those two states. Constantly. One of the counties is doing something there. All the way through the holidays. Last year, I looked at in Nevada, I think it was the 4th, 5th of December, there was an auction, but nothing else. Obviously, they don't have a lot. But in Florida and New Jersey, all the way till like the 19th of December, there were auctions going on. So that's the nice thing about that. So these are the only counties, states that have activity in the realauction.com. So the counties have to choose if they want to do this type of process electronically and let them provide these services to them. So they don't have a lot. So there's New Jersey, Nebraska, Maryland, Illinois, Florida, Colorado, and Arizona. So there's about 7. And then if you go to bidforassets.com, you'll see that California, their focus is reaching out and getting California counties to go online. San Bernardino said they're not having anything this year. They postponed at this time all their sales to 2021. But if you go to bidforassets.com, you'll see all the activity that they have recorded or announced and there's quite a bit in California. Yeah, so I would try there and start getting real familiar. I think our group, what I would like to do starting in June is really focus on where the direction is heading. Obviously, if these offices are going to be closed, more of these counties are going to be coming online, and there'll be more opportunity to buy online. So I think getting comfortable with this buying will work for our group still, because the only difference is not going to travel to the county office itself. It was a lot of fun when we did that. You know, just a lot of like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what I mean? It really was.
Yeah. Hmm.
It was a lot of fun, but for the time being, we won't be able to do that. So this is what I'm proposing for our group instead, is that we will still do our study hall, I call it, together, our masterminding on searching and researching and processing our due diligence as a group together. So instead of course meeting in person like we used to, we would meet at the library or we would meet at the office. It just depended on the group. If we were all close to the library, we could just meet there. So, but now we'll do a virtual due diligence study hall mastermind session. And then those will be specific times. And then after that, we can come as a group together and just have our coffee like we did when we went on the trip, and then go in and buy the liens and oh, perfect. We can just do it virtually, but we'll be able to buy liens together.
That sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah. So what we did in the past, so that you can study on your own and then you study in the group, because things come really alive in the group. So what we did before was we would meet on a weekday, like say Wednesday, and we would do due diligence and get as far as we could in the time that we had allotted. And then we would meet again on Saturday and do some more, because then it's like you have, say if it was Monday and you start tooling around on your own, and then you come to the group and you say, well, I found these and, you know, this doesn't make sense, or what do you see here? Or take a look at this, or how do I find more information about this lien? So that's what we do together. And then you have another couple of days to study on your own or find more liens. And then we meet again on Saturday. So it doesn't have a lot of gap of, you know, it's real attention for that week or so. And so we do that for 2 weeks, and then we buy the liens.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. So at this point, I would say that we could probably plan to do. I want to get more feedback from the people after I post this, but I think that by say May 15th, everyone that wants to participate, you should say, okay, well, I want to participate. So we'll start the study hall then, and then we can plan a virtual buying, you know, like the first week in June.
Cool.
Yeah. So I think that would be the best way to go about it. And then, you know, to me, it's fine if it's one person. If it's, you know, 10 people, we're going to go ahead anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's where
I'm in. I'm always in.
yeah, I love your energy, Norland. And Jill, I know you're excited. You've been waiting for this day, so
Yeah, no, it'll be great. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so that's kind of the plan. In the meantime, I just recommend that you go ahead and set up your accounts in those areas. If you want to play around, it doesn't cost anything to kind of poke in there or whatever, so that's fine. And then looking at Florida, you know, see if you can get a class in there. If you have any interest in Florida, I would encourage that as well. So, so that's kind of all the news I have right now. We're going to start putting in new dates and watch for announcements in the Tax Lien Masters. I'll start posting. That's another thing that I think the group likes is industry news. And so inside of the Tax Lien Masters, I'll be posting industry news articles about what's happening across the county, across America, about tax liens and how different counties and states are approaching the process. And it's going to be real interesting to see which ones start migrating to doing this online. I know that, you know, these companies, they're probably going to be hiring a lot more because they're going to need to have the ability to process these counties into this electronic system. But it's good for us. It's really good for us. So this is a great opportunity. You guys are prepared ahead of the curve. I've been getting calls from people that, you know, want to join the mastermind. And so you guys already, you know, you're already in. So that's really great. We finished our class. And so now this is perfect timing for us to go right into the mastermind part, the real masterminding where we're doing the due diligence. So it couldn't happen at a better time for this to open up this month.
Cool.
All right. So
I see I'm on the list here, so that's good.
yeah, you're officially in the group. Welcome, Jill. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, so I'll send out some more messages. Stay tuned inside the group. It's just easier for me to post there because when I'm doing I need to make a group email that I include everyone, but the group keeps growing. So it's like, it's just easier if everyone's inside the Tasking Mastermind. I can share a live really fast or, you know, one of these Zooms. But you guys are up to date. This is everything I wanted to share with you for the moment. We will be doing our investing. We're just going to do it virtually. And that I think that'll work for everybody.
Excuse me.
Bless
Okay.
you. Bless you.
Yes. Sorry. I have allergies. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Be well. And I will speak with you guys very soon. But look for announcements probably another 48 hours inside the Tax Lien Masters group. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Thank you so much. Everyone have a
Thank
great day.
you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.